everybody, I'm Sean Cummings with my wife Cathy here at the Gourmet Grille for Buy for Less. And I actually had somebody request that I teach them how to make bananas Foster. And I used to make this stuff tableside when I was 16, back when I was illegally working as a waiter. Did I just admit that on TV?
Yes, you did.
Okay, well I was. Anyway, what we would do is we'd bring out these little stoves and we'd cook this stuff next to your table back in the gourmet times of restaurant. Now, I also must tell you, back then people didn't really care about fat and sugar. And the deal is they were skinnier. It makes no sense. This is about a half a stick of butter. This is about a cup of brown sugar. We're gonna mix the two of these together. Yes, I know this seems like you should never do this, but it's marvelous. Now, a little bit of cinnamon. Don't go crazy on your cinnamon, but make sure you got enough for flavor in there, okay?
Yes.
Now the problem is you never know what cinnamon tastes like until you open it. Like this one. Pretty good. Okay, so I'm good with that one. Now, while all this stuff is melting, what I want to make sure I do is I break down my brown sugar.
Yeah.
Now, if you don't have enough liquid in here and you don't have enough butter in here, your brown sugar is going to turn to caramel real quick, and it's going to make for a lousy deal. You're not going to like it. The rumor about me lighting a lady's hair on fire making this is supposedly false. Supposedly false. I was 16. Who lets a 16-year-old do this next to a table?
Exactly.
I think that's insane. Okay. So you see how this is shakes down? I can still feel a little grit in the brown sugar when I do this. So what I'm doing this for is to see if the grit goes away. And right about now, I don't feel any grit anymore. And just stir it and press it against the bottom and work it through. Little bit of banana liqueur. Go ahead and throw my bananas in there. Cathy has cut my bananas just like you would for a banana split. Don't worry about that stuff.
Right down the middle. I just don't want to splatter myself.
I appreciate you not splattering that, man.
I'm being careful.
Now, when you throw in the brandy, people flambe it. We do the flambe thing. Woo!
You are so
cool.
cool.
I know. For restaurants, because people really like the way that looks. Now, Mrs. Mean Person over here could start doing the ice cream setup for this as I just stir this around. Now you can flip this and everything else for the show, but really it's cooking.
You know,
Shake it back and forth.
Impressed.
Shake it back and forth. She is not.
I am too.
You know how I know when she's not impressed is when she says, "Hey, I'm impressed." So all you want to do is let this cook down a little bit, and then we're going to have to figure out a way, if you can find some clean tongs or something along those lines, we just don't dump this out on top. Leave that there.
Okay.
Can you find me some tongs? Is that possible?
Maybe I can.
I appreciate
I'll
that,
be
man.
right back.
Now, while she's doing that, if you want to have a nice dessert, this is the way to go. Everybody loves bananas Foster. And then you can just throw whipped cream on the top of it. Anything you want to make it into something else. If you want to make it into a pie, you can actually make it into a pie. Now, I'm only babbling because I'm waiting for this to finish cooking and I don't really have anything else to say and she's gone. But if you have a look, see it's boiling up right there? I only want this to go to a certain point because I want sauce. I don't want this to be a hardened deal. Now, I'm gonna pop these over like this. We used to have to do this with 2 forks in French restaurants. I mean, they literally didn't give you anything to work with. It was brutal.
Oh, I'm back.
Oh, now you can be impressed. Did it without you. Got her out of here for nothing.
You're just trying to get rid of me.
And then sauce over the top like this. And I'm telling you, everybody loves bananas Foster. Absolutely loves it. I'm gonna have a little bit in this a minute. Tell them where else to find some more recipes.
Buyforlessok.com.
Got her out of here. See ya.